Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Saya Lumayan Harith dan ini cerita normal baru. Normal baru itu adalah cabaran yang perlu disahut oleh kita semua, segenap rakyat Malaysia, untuk mengubah rutin harian kita setiap hari dan segala aspek kehidupan kita, bukan sahaja sewaktu PKP dan akibat penularan COVID-19, tetapi mungkin lama selepas PKP sudah pun ditamatkan. Dan tiada individu ataupun tiada industri yang terkecuali daripada normal baru. Semua industri perlu mengubah suai dan menyesuaikan diri mereka dengan normal baru yang mungkin mereka perlu laksanakan dan mereka perlu amalkan untuk tahun-tahun yang akan datang. Inilah fokus cerita normal baru. Dan salah satu industri yang mungkin sebelum ini nampak seperti bukan industri utama, tapi industri yang sangat menyesuaikan diri dengan normal baru ini untuk membantu kaki tangan kesihatan di barisan hadapan adalah industri fashion. Sebelum ini, tempoh menjelang Ramadan dan juga Aidilfitri menjadi tempoh yang agak lumayan untuk mereka-mereka fashion dan mereka bentuk desain baru untuk dijual. Tetapi kini semua itu telah berubah. Normal itu telah berubah menjadi normal baru. Apabila industri fashion dan mereka-mereka fashion di serata Malaysia mula menumpukan usaha mereka untuk bukan saja menjahit koleksi raya, tapi untuk menjahit pakaian perlindungan diri ataupun PPE untuk frontliners, petugas barisan hadapan kita, untuk melakukan apa yang mereka mampu untuk membantu dalam perjuangan kita mengalahkan COVID-19. Dan saya mahu berlintas langsung sekarang dengan salah seorang individu yang giat melakukan inisiatif untuk menjahit PPE untuk petugas barisan hadapan di hospital-hospital di serata Malaysia. Saudari Melinda Looi adalah Presiden Malaysian Official Designers Association ataupun MODA. Melinda, selamat petang. Bagaimana inisiatif untuk membantu menjahit PPE ini
selamat petang
bermula, Melinda?
Macam mana bermula?
Ya.
So basically banyak simple. Kita start dengan dalam kita MODA punya group chat at the first week of the lockdown. So kita chat lah, macam mana kita boleh tolong, mungkin kita kumpulkan duit, kita beli face mask bagi frontliners. So simple macam tu saja. Jadi kita semua kumpul macam few thousand ringgit lah. Then kita beli, dan ada orang tag I. Second week ada orang tag I di social media. So itu ada volunteer yang buat PPE untuk hospital. Lepas tu video dari hospital tunjuk nurses atau doctors jahitlah, potonglah. I rasa banyak sedih sebab kita yang buat baju, kita yang jahit, tapi kita duduk di rumah diam-diam tak boleh buat apa-apa. Jadi saya contact itu volunteer. Saya kata, hey, ini Melinda Looi, saya Presiden MODA, saya nak tolong. Macam mana saya boleh tolong? Itu macam saya terlibatlah di projek ini.
Jadi Melinda, secara purata on average berapa banyak PPE yang boleh dihasilkan oleh mereka-mereka fashion termasuk Melinda sendiri dan pasukan? Berapa banyak PPE boleh dihasilkan dalam sehari? Dan setakat ini berapa banyak PPE sudah pun dihasilkan dan disumbang kepada hospital-hospital di serata Malaysia?
Ya, jadi nombor PPE ini tiap-tiap hari tukar sebab dari dalam minggu pertama kita memang slow sikit sebab kita semua designer workshop yang bukan besar, kita bukan kilang yang boleh hasil banyak satu hari. Jadi kita ada macam kilang macam Kini, Kun Hui, dan saya punya kilang kita potong dengan mesin. Jadi kita boleh potong banyak satu kali. Satu kali 100 nipis boleh dipotongkan. Jadi satu hari kalau experience punya penjahit tu, dia boleh buat 50 sampai 70 atau 80 helai gaun macam ni. Then kalau sekarang kita ada kilang yang boleh tolong kita. Satu hari dia orang boleh menghasilkan 300 sampai 500 satu hari.
Okay. So how do you source for
dan kita sampai
for ingredients, Melinda? Kerana sejak kebelakangan ini permintaan PPE meningkat mendadak di Malaysia, malah di peringkat global. Adakah MODA dan industri fashion berdepan kesukaran untuk procure materials untuk mendapatkan bahan-bahan untuk menghasilkan lebih banyak PPE setiap hari?
Ya, Jadi we memang ada check dengan doktor-doktor. I work very closely dengan HKL and doctors yang dari PPUM, doktor dari IMR. Kita check material. Pertama batch itu kain semua dari HKL. Jadi kita tahu, kita understand, saya belajar macam mana boleh apa kriteria yang kain tu, apa karakter kain tu boleh digunakan. Jadi lepas tu saya terus order dari manufacturer di Malaysia. Saya ada 3 manufacturer yang boleh buat kain ni. Dia memang bukan kain-kain yang biasa. Ini non-woven. Jadi dia macam dia ada karakternya, dia macam SMS, spun, melt spun.
Alright.
And dia waterproof juga. Kena boleh waterproof lah. Sorry, bahasa saya memang basah.
We can switch to English, it's okay. So every year, Raya Aidilfitri is a very lucrative period for fashion designers. This is the time when they want to chase new designs, and some fashion designers say this is also the time when they want to make up for any losses they've made for the rest of this year. So are fashion designers and is the fashion industry ready to actually sacrifice this very lucrative period and focus their efforts solely on producing PPEs for now?
Yes, actually, it's very true. Designers are going very tough time at this moment, and I'm very grateful that, you know, even going through this difficult time, not being able to produce any Raya collection, not being able to sell anything, not even, you know, seeing our client and not selling anything online. Basically, online businesses is also kind of dead at the moment. And I'm really grateful that designers all come together to help this. You know, when I announced that I'm going to help the hospitals, I have so many designers calling me. Kun Hui call me, say, I want to support buying the materials and also cut and sew. And then Alia Bastaman, you know, Nurita, Mimpi Kita, you name it, Rizaman. Basically, everybody is really touching. And I'm very grateful. With this difficult time also, everybody come together and help. And not only them, not only the known designer, but designer macam yang, you know, ada home sewers, orang yang hobi jahit, you know, pun telefon saya, kata I nak tolong juga. So I really very grateful. I feel, you know, the semangat yang, you know, kita memang Malaysia boleh sebab kain ini semua dibuat Malaysia. You know, dipotong dengan di kilang designer, then, you know, dibuat, you know, apa, semua orang Malaysia yang buat. Kita memang PPE 100% made in Malaysia. Saya very proud now.
So the fashion industry has been fairly affected by the MCO. And on top of that, you are sort of like sacrificing this very lucrative Aidilfitri period, and on top of that, you continue to dedicate resources and money and materials and employees to produce PPE. So all these 3 factors combined, does this mean that a lot of fashion companies and the fashion industry is kind of just, you know, will it be very challenging financially for the rest of this year now that you're doing all this stuff?
Actually, yes, it's very challenging. So I'm really trying to see at MODA, as the president of MODA, I'm trying to see what we can do to help designers, at least after the MCO, how we can come together and do something to help everyone to, you know, to slowly come back to our business. And I really want to tell the public that really, please support the local designers. We have amazing designers, we have amazing products. And with this situation, if you don't support the local designers or buying local, we will not survive. None of the designers will survive, really. And we are putting our heart to help to recover this. I keep saying fashion can fight COVID. And if we can recover from the COVID-19, we all can go back to business and we all can bring back Malaysian economy.
Alright, Melinda, hang on in there. I'll come back to you in just a few seconds. I also want to switch over to Nurita. Nurita Harith juga adalah salah seorang pereka fashion yang membantu dalam inisiatif untuk menjahit PPE untuk frontliners, petugas barisan hadapan. Okey Nurita, ramai pihak yang membantu menghasilkan PPE sekarang. Ada yang menghasilkan topi muka, ada yang menghasilkan protective gown, ada yang menghasilkan face shield dan sebagainya. Jadi bagi MODA dan juga pasukan Nurita, apa bentuk PPE yang dihasilkan?
Belah saya diassignkan mula buat gown, and then we were doing the jumpsuit. So gown ni was lagi simple, yang pakai buang punya outfit. So yang as you can see, there's only one velcro dan elastic. Whereas the jumpsuit a bit more detail. Ini adalah untuk belah ICU. Yang ada zip and mengambil masa lebih sikit lah. Ada elastik di dalam dan untuk tutup sarung kepala dia. And kainnya sedikit lagi tebal. So we were assigned to do these two lah.
Kami juga tertarik untuk melihat bagaimana proses untuk menghasilkan satu PPE oleh pereka-pereka fashion. Boleh mungkin Nurita tunjukkan kami secara ringkasnya proses yang perlu dilalui untuk menjahit satu PPE?
So belah saya dapat pertolongan daripada designer lain yang sudah potong siap daripada kilang sebab kita nak the time to be faster for us to finish it. So yang ni adalah daripada Melinda yang sudah siap dipotong dalam 100 pieces. So dipotong kemas and then ada sleeves dan tali. Yang ni lah untuk gown tu lah. And then lepas kami terima item ni, kami akan assemble dan jahit where it's sangat simple. Cuma jahit sambung, tak payah overlock, and then diletak elastik di sleeves, then turn and then velcro di belakang. So it's quite simple. And then last is the tali lah for the gown.
Okay. So Nurita, PPE yang digunakan oleh frontliner perlu berkualiti tinggi kerana mereka bersemuka dengan pesakit COVID setiap hari. Bagaimana Nurita dan pasukan memastikan PPE ini menepati piawaian keselamatan yang ditetapkan oleh Kementerian Kesihatan?
Yang penting ialah kainnya ialah kain yang bagi tahu pada kami, which is the non-woven and waterproof. Jahitan pun kami memang guna jahitan yang kuat lah. So hopefully there's no tear, and I think that's the most important part. And the opening semua ialah velcro yang quality lah.
Alright Nurita, kita akan berhenti rehat seketika. Kita akan kembali kepada Nurita Harith, pereka fashion, dan juga Melinda Looi, Malaysian Official Designers Association President ataupun MODA. Cerita normal baru akan berhenti rehat seketika. Kita kembali selepas ini. Segala aspek kehidupan kita mungkin perlu berubah bukan sahaja sewaktu penularan COVID-19 dan pelaksanaan Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan, tetapi mungkin lama selepas PKP ditamatkan sekalipun. Semua individu dan semua industri tidak terkecuali. Mereka perlu mengamalkan normal baharu, new norm, kerana limitasi dan had kita selepas PKP ditamatkan. Dan industri fashion juga tidak terkecuali. Mereka sudah mengamalkan normal baharu dari sekarang ini. Kerana sekarang ini sebahagian besar pemain industri fashion sanggup untuk mengorbankan tempoh Aidilfitri untuk mengeluarkan koleksi-koleksi yang menghasilkan mungkin menjana penjualan yang begitu tinggi untuk memfokuskan usaha mereka kepada penjahitan PPE untuk memainkan peranan mereka membantu petugas-petugas hospital di barisan hadapan. Kita melintas langsung sekarang dengan dua individu yang giat menjuarai inisiatif ini menghasilkan PPE untuk frontliners ataupun petugas barisan hadapan. Melinda Looi adalah Presiden Malaysian Official Designers Association ataupun MODA, dan juga Nurita Harith adalah pereka fashion yang juga terlibat aktif dalam penjahitan PPE. Saya mahu pergi ke Nurita terlebih dahulu sebelum kita kembali kepada Mel. Okey Nurita, berkenaan dengan proses penjahitan PPE ini, berapa lama secara puratanya masa yang diambil untuk menjahit dan menyiapkan satu helaian, satu unit PPE?
Dalam 20 pieces, tukang jahit seorang tukang jahit will try jahit around 20 pieces a day.
Jadi seorang tukang jahit bekerja, kita lihat ada lebih kurang 2 orang yang bekerja di dalam kawasan itu. Bagaimana kita memastikan kita boleh meneruskan inisiatif ini untuk meneruskan penjahitan PPE, tetapi kita masih lagi mematuhi penjarakan sosial, mematuhi tidak bekerja dengan secara ramai-ramai dan juga mematuhi Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan?
What we do is diorang akan duduk jarak lah, yang berjarak dan pakai gloves, tutup the head, the hair, dan pakai mask. Dan yang saya tahu lepas kami returnkan dah siapkan ni dan akan disanitize lah. So that is one of the main request, that kena pakai gloves dan pakai mask.
Okay. Saya mahu kembali kepada Mel. Mel, I want to come back to you. I mean, this initiative is very admirable, but of course, financials have to be taken into consideration as well. So, how much of a financial damage that the fashion industry is undertaking this initiative?
How much damage?
Yeah, because you are foregoing
Sorry,
sales, you are foregoing profit, you are foregoing the Aidilfitri period, you are embarking on this very admirable journey. What's the financial cost to embark on this initiative?
Honestly, we are very lucky because we had Fashion Malay and Emirates on board with us to raise fund. And with this fund, we raised about 400,000 over ringgit. And with this fund, we managed to buy 500,000 meters of PPE material, which just arrived yesterday. And I guess I wouldn't call it a damage for the industry. Yes, it's a huge damage that we cannot do any raya collection and we can't do any businesses. But honestly, this kind of help, saving life, saving the frontliner lives, it's money cannot buy, really. You can't buy lives. And if you don't save the situation, we won't survive. None of us will survive. And, don't talk about the fashion line, don't talk about the businesses. We all have to survive this situation first. So that's the most important, what we had in mind, and what designers, that's why they are still continuing to support, and everyone is not giving up, on this initiative.
You keep talking about the new normal. Obviously, there's new normal in display there. The fashion industry, are concerting their efforts to help produce PPEs. But a lot of different companies, a lot of different industries are expecting this new normal to persist even long after the MCO has ended, even long after the COVID-19 situation has been able to be controlled in this country. So besides producing PPEs right now, what are the other so-called new normals that you think the fashion industry has to adjust to moving forward, maybe for the next 2 or 3 years to come?
Unfortunately, fashion is not the priority for anyone at this point of time. So I think it will be a huge change for all of us designers. We have to learn to adapt into a very different situation. That's why, like I said before, we at MODA, it's doing some planning. We are, really trying to squeeze our creative juices out to think what can we help, what can we do for the fashion industry. And at this point of time, I still don't have an answer for all of you. But again, like I say, if everybody can support local designers, local products, don't talk about designers only, but if you help buying locals, we can come back slowly, and surely.
For those who want to help with this current initiative right here, MODA and all the other fashion designers producing PPEs, how do they help?
Yes, although we stopped the online funding, but you can still go into MODA Instagram and find out our MODA Maybank account, as well as GrabPay code, which you can actually still donate to us. Currently, I have a lot of materials in hand, and we are looking for fund to fund bigger factories to help us to do a bigger production, so that we can rush out in quantity because we can see the urgency with all the hospitals and clinic kesihatan. Every day I receive calls. Every day I receive messages, private messages in Instagram. People asking, we are running out of stock soon. Can you please help us? So honestly, government is doing great job. They're putting a lot of money in there, but every day the consumption is so high that it's not enough. No matter how much you put in, it's still not enough. So we have secured 500,000 meters of material. We need money now to do the production with big factory because designer houses are very limited. Our resources are limited, and we don't encourage everybody to come back to work. So we cut and we send to our home sewing ladies to sew. So, but honestly, we need to do it faster than what our speed are now. We want to give to the factories and do it in a larger quantity. And we are targeting 100,000 sets of PPE to be given by end of this month. And we are hoping, that we can do it really fast.
The government has introduced numerous initiatives to help small businesses, to help individuals affected by the MCO whose income has been halted because they cannot go to work or because they have physical daily jobs. But what can the government do to further help the fashion industry, number one, and number two, to further help you effectively execute this current initiative right now?
Actually, there are a lot of things that government can do. We have submitted from MODA a letter to MOH requesting for help to with this PPE project. Although designers are contributing a lot, doesn't mean we have the money. Like you say, we don't have any businesses at the moment, but we are still trying to help whichever way we can. And I do hope there are either government or private sector come to us and say, look, we want to help you, we want to support the production, we give you this money, please do it properly, and we will. And we promise we will do it properly, and we are here to help, we are here to support the frontliners and the government with anything we can do. So I do hope someone will read my letter, which I've submitted yesterday. I'm looking forward to that reply.
Right. So, previously and even now, the fashion industry technically is not counted as a critical sector. We recognize the value that the fashion industry brings to the general economy and to people's lives. But there are those who previously looked at the fashion industry as kind of being non-vital. So how does it feel for you now, stepping up to the fore to produce PPEs for frontliners, someone deep into the fashion industry, showing that, the fashion industry does count and we are a big sector and we are playing a key role in helping the frontliners today?
Sorry, I didn't catch that question properly.
Right, I'll repeat it. So before, this fashion industry, even now, so the fashion industry is not counted as a so-called critical sector. And a lot of people, they look at the fashion industry, they recognize the economic contribution that it brings, but they sort of they have this perception towards the fashion industry as being sort of like non-vital. So how do you feel now, producing PPEs for frontliners? How do you feel stepping out on behalf of the fashion industry, saying that, hey, we are a main industry and we are playing a big role in this fight against COVID-19?
I think we are trying to change people's mindset, because unfortunately fashion has we don't have a mother in the economy, unfortunately, and I believe that people need to change their mindset for that, because Malaysian fashion industry is huge, especially about modest fashion. We can beat any other country in a big time, and we have so many amazing designers, amazing products. We have always been kind of ignored, especially by a lot of people who can afford to buy, international brand, and they don't notice. But we do this initiative not because we want to get attention. We just really want to help, sincerely want to help. And with this project, I can see I meet so many new people. I see so many true faces of people. I see their hearts. I really felt, that we have a strong community that we didn't know about. And I don't want to talk about just fashion, but there are people who are not in the fashion industry. They come together and ask me if they can help to sew. For example, but W Hotel, they are hotel business. They came to me and said, can we do something? Can we help? So currently they are cutting all the plastic into the plastic apron. We are very lucky that we got Unistar to sponsor the plastic, and they're all cutting that, and they're making the facials. So it's not just fashion. Anybody can do this together. We can go through this, we can fight this together.
All right, Mel, very briefly, with about 30 seconds we have left, I wonder if you could just share some of the reactions that you got from the frontliners the moment that you showed up at the hospitals and give them and say, here, this is the PPE that we've produced free of charge. What was the reactions like?
You want the funny one or you want the touching one? I have so many. It's quite amazing, We received so many. we received so many messages in the first week and second week as well. There were some really, really touching one. I had a mother who sent me a private message, and she was telling me, Melinda, we just want to say how grateful I am that you guys are doing this because you are saving my son's life. My son is a COVID patient at HKL now, and he is recovering really well because of you all, because you make PPE to protect the frontliners and so, to make sure the patients are safe as well. So that was a really, really touching, because I'm a mother of 4 and I could feel her pain. And I have a funny one, which the guy was saying that, oh wow, look, I'm wearing Melinda, oh, I'm wearing Kun Hui today. Wow, we feel like a raya, like a couture fashion show in the wards. So that's amazing. That's, it's already what we want. It's very rewarding to hear all this.
All right, thanks Melinda. Whatever it takes to bring some smiles to the faces of these brave frontliners. Thank you so much Melinda Looi, Presiden Malaysian Official Designers Association ataupun MODA, dan juga Nurita Harith, Pereka Fashion, antara pemain-pemain industri fashion yang mengamalkan normal baru, bukan untuk mereka bentuk desain baru sempena Aidilfitri, tapi juga menjahit PPE sekarang ini untuk membantu petugas barisan hadapan untuk memerangi COVID-19. Itu sahaja untuk cerita normal baru hari ini. Terima kasih kerana menonton. Saya Lumayan Harith. Assalamualaikum dan salam hormat.